Hey, what's up? It's Ben here. Part of investing and picking the right stock is understanding how to read stock charts. If you're new to stock investing or to Webull's platform itself, don't worry, I'll break down on how you can digest any stock chart in a matter of few minutes. Again, this is for beginners, and once you understand the skill, you can basically apply it to any stocks or any other platform you want. It doesn't have to be Webull. I'm just doing it on Webull because I have an account with them. Plus, they'll give you free stocks when you sign up with them, and it could be value up to $1,600. So get some free money from them while they are still running their promotion. I'll be using the desktop version for this explanation because the screen is better and it's probably easy for you guys to follow instead of the little small screen on my phone. So let's jump onto my desktop. So once you're logged in, click on the stocks tab on the far left side and you'll be taken to this screen right over here. You'll have your watch list and then you have your chart. I know it looks a little bit overwhelming right now because there's so much stuff that's going on, but once I break it down to you, you'll understand this a little bit better and hopefully you can navigate this on yourself. So right now we're looking at Apple stock, ticker symbol AAPL. And so on this top screen right here, on these numbers, this is for the day, for the trading day. So currently it's trading at $131.97. For the day, it went up $1.01, and for the percentage wise, it's 0.77% increase. And after means after hours. So currently the stock market closes at 4 p.m. Eastern time. So right after that, it's trading after hours, meaning that, during the after hour times, it went up 0.03, basically 3 cents it went up. And then in terms of percentage wise, it's 0.02% that it increased. So this will always be fixed for just for one day, for one trading day, and it's not going to be like in the interval of 5 days or a week or so. And for the interval, you can see there's 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, and so forth. So this basically, currently I'm looking at candlesticks. This is a popular candlestick chart that a lot of people use. Sometimes you see lines and stuff like that, but I'll show you that as well. So on this chart, you see the lowest point for this segment of the day. So let me zoom out a little bit right over here. So this is starting on December 24th right over here. So for this part, the lowest was $130.92 and the highest was $133.46. And that's really good that it marks it, because if you zoom out, you'll see the highs and lows and it'll mark it again. So right over here, if I zoom out, it was at $125 and the high point is $134. So that's pretty neat. And again, this is the interval, and then you have the range as well. So you could do a 5-day range. So then this is a 5-day range for that period of time. And you could do a month if you want, and you can see this. So currently it's set to a 1 hour interval. So every ticker or every candle right now is represented by an hour. So if I looked at here right now is at 10:30, and then if I switch over, it's at 11:30. So this is just an interval of these ticker prices. And for opening, so let me zoom in a little bit more. I'll just find a point right over here. So for this, right over here. So this is an open. So O means open, H means high, L means low, and then C means close. So when you view charts like these, you'll always see these numbers on the top right over here. So if we look at this candlestick, it opens right over here at $124.50, and then the highest point it went up to is right over here. I know you can't see this because the cursor is in the way and also the crosshair is in the way. So right over here is at $125.95. The lowest point it ever hit was $123.87. And then at the end for this candlestick, so right now it's currently at 1 hour. So it closed all the way over here at $125.09. And by this, you can see the percentage gains or loss right over here. And we can't really move it to there because it changes everything because the crosshair is on a different position. So like you'll see these numbers change for each candlestick. And then the volume is basically the number of shares it was traded for that period of time. Now, what's cool about this is that you could just basically zoom out all the way and you can see You just zoom out over here, and then you just do like 2 hours or maybe like 30 minutes or so if you want, and you can see whether it's going up or down. Honestly, this is just for your preference on which level you want to view the trading charts at. Now let's look at these options on top right over here. If you're just starting out, you're probably not going to use a bunch of this. So for drawing, you're gonna use only a handful of these, like maybe the first 4 or 5 of these, but not so much of these, because this is more like an intermediate level for types of drawing. So trend lines, basically could draw anything on here to see like what if it's going up or down. So you could just do something like this, and you can see if it's trending upwards or downwards. So it's up to you. I'm gonna just delete this. And then you have other drawing modes and stuff like that to help you assist on your charts. Day traders use this often. So for indicators here, there's a lot of indicators. I personally don't know all of these indicators because I don't day trade. Day traders tend to use more than 1 or 2 indicators to help them assist on their trades, but I personally know only probably like 1/3 of this because there's a lot that's on this list. And then up next we have the line style. Line style is basically how the line perceives on the graph. So right now, this is a common line style right over here. So if you go to Yahoo Finance or Google Finance, you'll see this type of line style. It basically pins the points where the prices closes at. So like if you look closely right over here, let's just right over here. So right now it's like 10 a.m. and then you have 10:30 a.m. and then it just marks every time it closes, and it draws a line. And then you have the area, which is basically the same thing, and then you have your candle, which a lot of people use. Then you have your hollow candle, baseline, Heikin and Ashi, and then bar, and then color bar. So what Heikin and Ashi is that it takes this average price data to create a much smoother looking chart to help predict like the future price action. So basically it'll give you a better idea of where the price is trending. So as you can tell, this is much smoother than your traditional your candlestick. So right now there's like gaps and stuff like that. So this makes it much smoother and easy to read. Then you have your bars, which is basically like a candle, but it's a little bit harder for me to read in a sense. But the idea is the same thing. You have your open, high, lows, and close, and then also the same thing. And you can have it color if you like. So I'll just go back to my regular candle charts. As for compare right over here, you could just click on the stock that you want to compare it to. For instance, QQQ. It'll just show up, and then you can compare it to that. And then you have your settings over here. So chart display, show what you want to display. You have your tray, and then axis. And then right over here for the grid, you can see one. So currently we're at 1 grid, and then there's 2 side-by-side comparison, and then you just type in symbol here. So let's say Tesla, you just do that, and then it'll pop up Tesla on this side. Or if you want, you could do it all the way up to as 9's grid if you want, if you needed to. And then detach window is just basically just detach this window. And then for here, let me just fix this back to 1 grid. And then for here, the news, you have your news for this stock. So Apple right here. Your financials are right over here. So income statement, balance sheet, cash flow is all over here. Analysis, and then it shows you recommendations, but don't take this as a grain of salt when you're looking at each stock. So based on 40 analysis, buy, it's a good buy for them, but take it as a grain of salt. Don't use this based off of, just this alone. Short interest, how many people shorting, institutional holds right over here. You have your order flow, and then ETF weighting. So, all of this is all over here. And then you have your press release over here. You have your 10K, 8K, all those are on there. And then you have your corporate actions, dividends, when they pay dividends and stuff like that, splits right over here, when they did the splits, insider activity. So if they're buying or selling, they're all there. Then the options, they see right over here what the options are and what's trading. It's a little bit risky play on options, so if you're a beginner, don't do options at all. It's really risky for you. And then for the brief, it's just about the company. It's just a brief description of the company itself, and you have your key executives as well. And then and then on the right side over here, so this is just the widgets that you have, so you could just change it out if you want. So right over here, you have your key statistics, time and sales, trade, orders and positions, active trade, price ladder, all of these. Normally, I don't even look at these. I just trade on my phone. So every time the only reason why I would use the desktop version is for the stock purposes, and also for all of these charts and indicators right over here. So then I could just get a better view of things. So basically, when it comes down to trading, I just do it all on my phones, and I don't really need all of this stuff. You know, the level 2 is on my phone as well. And then for all these stocks, this is my current position that I hold right now. All of them are up except for Xpeng right over here. So it's down 10%. Once it hits that 10% mark, I do go in and buy more, if you're curious. So there you have it. I hope by being able to understand this section on stocks can give you a better idea of the prices of each stock, whether it's in the past or in the present. If you have any questions, do let me know. And if you like this video, feel free to give it a like and maybe consider subscribing for more weekly uploads. And I'll catch y'all later.